So, Gaffer, disappointing result on the road today. What's your initial thoughts on that one?
You know what? Look, we're beaten by the better team today. We weren't quite right. We've had a nightmare morning, but no excuses. We weren't good enough. And I've just said to them there, look, this journey wasn't always going to be us winning every week. We're going to find out certain things. We're going to have to change certain things within it. But everyone needs to stick together, and I think that's the main thing for me. I thought the second half, the last half an hour, especially with 10 men, I thought we worked really hard, and I was proud of that character. And that's, I said to him, sometimes character comes in different ways, and maybe this is a test for us in terms of our character, and it's one that we didn't just crumble. The boys went on and got a goal, nearly got another goal at the end, which, look, we would have still lost the game, but the lads have persevered with their work rate. But it's just tough for us at the minute. I think from the Barwell game, when we probably should have won it, with the chances we had, to the Stratford game where we had enough chances to be 1-0 up, and I think it has knocked their confidence a little bit, and I think going forward it's something now where, look, we've missed a lot of players today, and I've just said to them, look, it's never an excuse, because I believe we can win every game we play. But today, to come here knowing what Harborough are, they've got a lot of good players. To miss sort of Brownie and Harvey, two big boys at the back, Bradders as well. Ollie, like, we needed to come with everything we've got, and it's an opportunity for others. Some have taken, some haven't. But yeah, look, we're disappointed. But this is, again, and I've said in front of the camera many a times that, the wins we've had, the Telford game and stuff, like, there are tough times, and this is where now, with this group, and it's a young group, we'll be winning games again very soon. But it's sticking together, and it's a test now, I think, for the football club, because I know we will be successful on the pitch, but what we want is everybody to be with us in the hard times, not necessarily point fingers and complain, but just be there, because your Jessies, your Vermers, your Dom Lewises, some of these boys, Ethan's 24, like, they're young lads, and we're trying to play a style and a way, and sometimes there's little teething problems which we're looking at and saying, okay, we need to do this. Ethan scored his brace today, which was good. Verma's come on and made a big impact. So but I just think as a football club, we can give the players a lot of confidence because of the fan base that we have, and we have to do that. We've got a free week now where we can sort of regroup. Results for us today, and look, FA Cup is fantastic. We wanted to have an FA Cup run, but it wasn't to be, and I said to the boys, like, losing games of football isn't an issue. Like, I've lost plenty, they have as well. It's about getting back onto a winning run, and we'll do that 100%. We're in a good position in the league, which is our focus. We've come here to try and change us from sort of a bottom half team to a top half team. Isn't going to happen overnight, but we find ourselves in the playoffs. I know, I think Stamford have lost, haven't they, today, and Halso in Alvechurch have drew. So that's a game in hand for us, which we have an opportunity of winning a game and moving on in that. So look, the league now is the focus. It was a tough game today. We talked about it on Thursday in detail about stopping crosses. They're a big side, with Brownie and Harvey missing especially. We aren't the biggest side. Even Bradders, even though he plays in the final third, he's 6'1", and he's someone we use on set pieces. So Scholesy, who's again someone, and Prosser obviously isn't fully fit, so all our big lads weren't available. But we tried to play and get it down, and we created bits and bobs. But it was a difficult afternoon. I think when the first one went in, and then the second, obviously the lineout's flagged for offside. The referees decided that it was a goal and the lad weren't offside. And at the end of the day, you got to respect that as well. But now look, we're disappointed. But we can't sort of dwell on it. We need to move on, and we'll work hard this week. A couple of additions hopefully will come in as well to strengthen us. Brownie, Harvey, Bradders and Ollie will all be back for the next game as well, which will be really good because they're important players for us as well. So look, it's disappointing afternoon, and like I say, we just got to recover from it.
And then we talk about moments a lot, the red card and the third goal. How do you think that impacted us and the flow of the game?
You know what, I thought it was a difficult afternoon, and I think the red card probably galvanised us more than hindered us because the way the game was going. Harborough have a style which is difficult to play against, but what they are is a big budgeted side that will be up there because of the players that they've got, and the players that they've brought in the summer, so they'll be a threat. It was just disappointing. We struggled a little bit to deal with their directness at times. That's normally not a problem for us, but it was today, and I think the lads probably knew it was going to be difficult. Set pieces, the throw, you know, we must have defended, I think it was about 33 times the ball went into the box first half. It's a hell of a lot of times for a ball to go into a box, to our 6. But at the end of the day, and then it was obviously 3-1. So you look at that and the volume of it. But we should defend it better. A few felt sorry for themselves. But like I say, and I've just said to them, we stick together. I says, look, there's going to be plenty of times we're going to be low and down. The football club as a whole, as that's what it's been over a number of years. But at the minute, you know, the facts are we are where we are, which is in a good place. We've lost a couple of games in the league this season, one to top, and I've said to them that the start we've had has been, they've been brilliant for the start we've had, because looking at Telford away, who were favourites for it, Stamford, who just missed out on a place, and one of the favourites, Redditch, who, you know, second or third favourites to win it. We've gone to these places away from home, and it's been difficult. You know, it's been tough, but the boys have come through sort of a tough fixture. You know, St Ives, I think, are 7th, and you know, we've had them as well. So we've had some tough games. Stratford, one of the favourites to win it as well. So the boys have had a tough start. It's been a gruelling start, and I've seen, you know, we've got a good squad. We've had injuries, and they are what everybody else has. We just seem to have had it all at once. With Jonesy being out now long term, Harvey, you know, only playing a couple of games, and every other game is picking up a knock. You know, Brownie out, and Bradders' illness today. It's just difficult. But this is football, and this is what we love, and this is what I love. And now the next task is making sure that we go and win on Saturday. We'll put in a much better performance, because I think the last couple haven't been good enough, which, you know, I've accepted. And I said to the players, we'll get criticism. You know, me, the staff, the players, we do, but we're close, and nothing is going to break us. And it's just now making sure that we sort of reset, have a reset, and look forward to Bishop Stortford. It's a massive journey, but it gives us an opportunity to go and get 3 points in the league and start winning football matches again.
Thank you for your time, Gaffer.
Cheers.